What's going on, guys? It's Justin from Pushing Profit. Hope everyone is having a beautiful day today. Now, yesterday I uploaded a video titled How Much Money You Need to Day Trade, and the majority of that video was really just me explaining, or rather talking about the PDT rule. So if you missed out on that video, definitely check it out. Now, to summarize what the PDT rule is, it's basically a rule that was put in place in 2001 that says if you don't have an account size of 25K or more, then you are restricted to only being able to make 3 day trades per 5-day rolling period, which kind of sucks because a majority of people who start trading, they don't start out with 25K. I mean, when I first started trading, I was definitely under the PDT rule and was restricted. Now, in this video, I want to go over a few ways where you could avoid the PDT rule. So if this video helps you in any way, shape, or form, then consider tapping that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now, the first way you could avoid being restricted to only 3 day trades per week, if you have an account, of course, under 25K, is to open 2 brokerage accounts, right? So for example, let's say you only have an account of $5,000, right? If you only have 1 brokerage account, again, you could only make 3 day trades. However, if you open 2 brokerage accounts, then guess what? Now you can make 6 day trades, right? And this is because each account is allowing you 3 day trades. So you could basically take that $5,000, split it into 2, and fund 2 accounts with each having 2.5K. Now you might say, okay, Justin, with each account only having 2.5K, that's less funds, which obviously means, your return is going to be smaller. However, most brokerages out there, they offer margin, which basically lets you trade with 4 times your account size without having to pay any interest in trading with that extra money. Now, if you hold that money in the trade overnight, then yeah, you'll have to pay some margin fees. However, if you day trade with that extra margin money, meaning you'll go in and out of a trade in a day, then guess what? You don't have to pay any fees or interest for using that extra margin money. So essentially, if you have 2 accounts, each with 2.5K, and they offer margin of 4 times, that basically means that now you have 2 accounts with 2.5K that allow you to trade with 10,000 each. So now you have $10,000 that you could trade with on 2 brokerage accounts that will let you do 3 day trades on each account. Without really funding that much money, only having 2.5K on each. So hopefully, that wasn't confusing. If you guys are lost, then consider rewinding the video. Also consider going in the comment section below, ask me a question. I'll try my best to reply to everyone to, help out. Now, if you're wondering, what other options or accounts you could open, consider checking out Webull, simply because they're one of those brokerages out there that they offer 4 times margin. Plus, they have an awesome sign up bonus going on, where if you sign up with my link in the description below and fund your account, guess what? You will receive 2 free stocks ranging anywhere from $9 to $1,400, which is pretty awesome, of course, because who doesn't want free money, right? Now again, those stocks that you get are going to be random. So whatever stock you get, it's going to be random. It's going to range. Now, when I first started the channel, I opened a brokerage account with Webull, and I got a free stock, which was a share of Google, which was worth $1,200. So yeah, you never know. Feel free, if you want to also check out that video. I'll put it in the link somewhere in the description below, so you guys could check out how one of my free stocks was like a $1,200. Now, if opening 2 brokerage accounts isn't for you, another option is opening a brokerage account with an offshore broker. Now, this works because they aren't subjected to the PDT rule. However, me personally, I wouldn't recommend it, because the real truth is most of those offshore brokerages, they're kind of sketchy. So I personally would stick with a well-known brokerage account in the US, like Webull or TD Ameritrade. Now, the reason I mentioned those offshore brokerages are kind of sketchy is because they aren't regulated. For example, back in the day, I tried this option. I was using SurTrader, which is one of those offshore brokerage accounts in the Bahamas, and it worked perfectly fine, to be honest. However, they ended up being shut down in 2019 simply because, again, they weren't being regulated and they broke a lot of rules. Now, again, there are other options out there for you to use, other offshore brokerages accounts, but me personally, I think the first method is a much better option because it's not sketchy. You're using well-known brokerages in America. But I had to mention this option of the offshore brokerages because even though, again, I don't recommend it, of course I want to give you guys whatever choices you guys want to choose. Now, the final option out there, and this is really on the extreme side, but again, I want to mention it because, why not? So the PDT rule only applies to Americans. So if you move to Canada, you wouldn't be impacted by the PDT rule. So you could either marry someone in Canada, get that citizenship, do all that stuff. Now, the chances of someone watching this video and doing all that is pretty slim because, in reality, that's just crazy. But, hey, if you were having the idea of going to Canada anyways, and, maybe this option will help you decide if you want to move out there. Again, the best option, in my opinion, was really the first option of opening 2 brokerages accounts. Now, hopefully this video helps you guys out. If you have any questions and you know where to go, drop them in the comment section below. I really do try my best to reply to everyone I possibly can. Now, I also want to mention that I do have a free Facebook trading group, which is going to be in the description below. Again, it's free. It's just a community that I'm building of traders where we could all engage with each other, kind of learn, talk about the stock market. Also, make sure to gently tap that like button if you haven't done so already. Again, have a beautiful day. My name is Justin from Push and Profit, and I'm out. Peace.
Just like cooking on the trail.